Welcome back to Pokemon Still Blazing. Let the live run through. In today's live, we're gonna be opening up some packages that we got in. We've been ordering Gengar cards left and right, fighting auctions and all that good stuff. Lost my last one. I've been paying like $100 a card for Gengars. I did snag a few ones that are from the latest sets, like Sword and Shield, Lost Origin. Um, Quite a few ones. I'll keep them surprised because they're still gonna be coming in. But the ones that are older, like Arceus, and I recently snagged a Gengar, and I tried to snag it in reverse hollow, and the bids ended at $125. I said if it goes over 100, I'm just gonna fall back, snag it for 80, 90, or 100. But once that thing passed 100, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let it be. Especially since I have the regular version, not the reverse hollow. And when I first started this whole Gengar thing, I told myself, try not to collect every version. As long as you get a good copy of a specific version, whether it's non-hollow or hollow, just be satisfied, keep it pushing until we get a bunch of different Gengars, and then we'll lock in with the reverse hollows. But since older sets are getting harder to find in better condition, I told myself if I don't snag them now, it's only gonna get higher and higher and higher. Ever since Deep Pocket Monster did the whole Gengar collection, and everybody's watching all the Gengars being collected, Gengar has the premium for Gengar has kept going up. Not that there wasn't always Gengar collectors, but now people are more aware than ever, and even people that didn't even think about it now ended up liking Gengar more. Even back then, I was collecting Gengars, and I was snagging only like specific ones as. Oh, I got five. I thought I only had four. I was only snagging specific ones without even thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, let me see if I can find this card and snag it. If I was going hard, snagging them early in the best condition I could find them, like I always do, I would had most of them for a decent price. But now the price has gone crazy. So yeah, we're gonna open up some eBay packages that came in. Wow, somebody tried to eat through that one. What the heck? And then we're gonna open up. We're gonna go back and forth. Actually, we got 5 packs of these, so we'll open some of these. Open up the mail, then go back to Phantasmal Flames. Let me see if I can find. Where is it? Where's the box at? Of course I can't find it. Uh, hmm. What the? Must be under here somewhere. I'm starting to keep my collection in a big. Oh, there it goes. In a bigger box for the Gengars, since we're gonna have so many Gengars in the future. So yeah, what was my most recent one that I snagged? Yeah, my most recent one that I snagged was this one. I missed the bid on the reverse hollow. Not that I missed, I didn't win. It went over $100 for the reverse hollow one. It ended like at 125. And I was like, yeah, I have another Gengar that I got locked in, and I don't know what bid is gonna end in. So I was like, let me fall back because I really want the other one, because I don't have that specific one at all. This one, at least I got it in non-hollow. And like I said, when I first started collecting Gengars, again, I said I'm not trying to lock in and get every variant as long as I have a copy of one in a good condition. But it's just these in reverse hollow look so nice, kind of like the mirror ones that we got now, but even better. And I was like, man, it'll be nice to have some reverse hollows while I still can, because it's hard to find them in good condition. So yeah, we're gonna open up some Phantasmal Flames. We're gonna open up some mail, which is all Gengars. And Gengars are gonna still keep coming. And I have a little backstory of Phantasmal Flames. So we've been snagging packs from the vending machine, trying our luck for this Gengar. I hadn't opened these. I knew I had these, so I wasn't snagging any more from the machine. Tell me why I skipped out on Phantasmal Flames loose packs. I have a friend that works in the same place that the vending machine is at, and he didn't get a chance to snag anything because, let's open up the first one. He didn't get a chance to snag anything because he was at work. So while he was at work, he really couldn't do much. So I was at the machine. There was a Gardevoir ETB and a Flames booster pack. And I asked him, yo, you want me to go snag that for you? He said, nah, I'm all set. I'm good. I go back to work when my break was over and skip out on everything that's in the vending machine, because I hadn't opened my Phantasmal Flame packs. I was focusing on stuff that I needed to snag from eBay and the auction, and I didn't want to go too crazy in the vending machine. Man, this is hard to open. Let me see if I can find something to open this with. Oh, I mean, I guess I could do it with a pin, but it's better with a blade. There we go. Trying to cut one. All right. So long story short, I skipped out on Phantasmal Flames packs in the vending machine. He gets out of work and snags a Phantasmal Flames pack loose. He gets home, opens it up, and FaceTimes me and tells me what he pulls and shows me what he pulls. Yes, you guessed it. The odds are Charizard from Phantasmal Flames. And I said, man, if I would have snagged them packs, or I would have snagged that pack, that easily could have been mine's. But you win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day. So the first reveal for this Gengar, looking mint. And it's going to be Lost Origin? Yup, Lost Origin Reverse Hollow. I've been snagging these for like $3, $4. And I was like, I might as well snag them now before they get pricier to $7, $8, $10. These are the ones from, this is the one from this is the one from Lost Origin, the Reverse Hollow. There's 3 variants of this. There's a hollow, there's a reverse hollow, and there's a deck exclusive where no scratches, no print lines, and the condition is mint. This thing's looking like a 10. So that's a W right there. Sheesh. And that's what I've been doing. I've been keeping my eye on a good condition ones for a good, decent price, while we still could find them for a good condition. Because later on, you're going to be able to grab them for whatever price they're going for, and they're not going to be in such a great condition. I see a little sun going on right there. Don't want to mess with it too much. But overall, the condition's pretty good. So adding another Gengar to the collection, and then we're going to open up a Phantasmal Flame pack. So yeah, he got the odds heart from a loose pack in the vending machine. Mind you, he snagged a Phantasmal Flames booster box that same day, earlier that day, and a mega booster bundle. So his luck has been on point. And if I would have stayed positive and kept snagging Phantasmal Flames packs from the machine, I most likely would have had my shot at that odds art. So here we have loose packs from the vending machine. Excuse me. And hopefully we could get lucky with low sign. We pulled a Dewgong last time we went live from Phantasmal Flames. And these are the illustrations we pulled from Flames so far. We got the Togedemaru. We got the Dugong. We got Yamper. And we got Toxtricity, not once, but twice. And then we got Sassian. So we don't got Piplup, we don't got Meow, and we don't want to get one that we're not even going to mention that everybody else gets. So let's see what we can get. We got Apom, the homie Ghastly with the Gengar vibes. Let me take a sip of this coffee. Hold on. Cheers. But yeah, if I would have opened up these packs and not, that's the guy we don't want to get. As an illustration. If I would have opened these packs, and there he goes evolving. If I would have opened these packs and wouldn't have got some fire breathing lizards, we would have Dawn of the Dead. They got this as a stamp card, as a promo. If you can find it with the Phantasmal Flames pack. But people weren't getting them in. If I kept going and getting the packs from the vending machine, he pulled it from a Low Punny artwork as well. I could have easily got the Alt Art Zard. But the fact that I didn't open these packs and I still had them at home, it's probably one of the reasons that I didn't snag the pack. Plus, like I said, there was a lot of stuff that I was purchasing, a lot of Gengars, from eBay, and I was like, man, I need to think this out wisely because, ooh, whoever send us this, send us in the sleeve. Is this the one that comes in the ETB? It looks kind of like fakish. And what is it? ×2 swirl. We're going to leave this. I got to show y'all now. This is the fart swirl. I already did a short of this and posted it up. But this is the fart swirl that I bought. This is going to be one of my favorite Gengars. My homie got the fart swirl and a swirl on the moon. And the fart swirl is like so like on point, like on the perfect spot. Watch this. And my homie got the Mewtwo sleeve to go with it. That's a W. All right, let me show y'all the swirl real quick. Fart swirl. Nah, that's no justice. I got to take it out the sleeve. But yeah, if I would have stayed consistent, I would have snagged that alt art. But I kept telling myself, like, man, I'm already 60 packs deep, 60 times $4.75. I just kept doing the math, and I'm just like, I gotta fall back. Yo, this card, I need to snag a couple more of these cards. This is the Trick or Trade from 2024. It has the Cosmo borders, and Gengar is one of those Cosmo borders that you could get in the set. Fart swirl. Then you got a swirl on the moon. And how clean is this copy? Let's see. The only thing I see going on is like right here. But it's not too bad. And it's looking really good. It's a little thicker on the right, but not too bad as well. Overall, I can't complain, man. You got the fart swirl. You got the fart swirl, bruh. And then you got the sword on the moon. That's W all around, baby. Then you got the Mewtwo and Giovanni sleeve to go with it. That means I gotta put them in a new sleeve. But for now, we're gonna have to just put them right back in there. That's sick. That he got the black background. It's kind of better this in the sleeve with the black background. And then Gang. This could be Team Rocket's Gengar Loki. My dude looks evil. Take off this double swirl sticker. I'll take it off later so I don't mess it up. There we go. More Gengar vibes to add to the collection. We got a Fart Swirl Gengar. And we got Lost Origin Gengar. Minty, minty, minty. Y'all know the vibes. So we opened up a package. We opened up a pack. We opened up a package. Now let's open up a pack. But congrats to my homie. We're happy for others. He pulled the Gengar. He did the same thing last time. He pulled the full art Gengar from a loose pack, and I was like, man, at least you got a Gengar. I haven't pulled on even a regular EX Gengar. So here we go, the low pony luck. He got the Altar Zard from the low pony pack, the loose low pony pack. At that, he didn't even have to open up the booster box. And he opened up a booster bundle of Phantasmal Flames. He kept one sealed, and he got cooked on the first one. So he was like, yeah, I learned my lesson, and now opened up another one. Imagine he opens up another one and gets the gold. Murkrow, Gligar, Zigzagoon. So far, what I've seen, people have opened like 3 booster boxes and pulled a Zard. I think Rev, Taurus. Can we get an illustration? Nope. Dugong. Could have been a Dugong illustration that we already had pulled, but I would have taken a second one. And another Reshiram. Sheesh. We got 3 more packs. Let's leave it for the end and open up the last package on the Gengar. We're snagging Gengars left and right to add to the collection. I got another one that I have to fight for. The bid ends like in 2 days. And with Christmas right around the corner, you gotta plot it out smart. I think this is another Lost Origin Gengar. Like I said, if I found them in good condition, the prices they're going for right now is real worth it to snag. And these conditions are pretty good, so I'm like, yeah, let me snag them before they hit $7 or $8 because I won't snag them then. I'll use that money for another card. Gengar, another one. This one's also looking pretty clean. No print lines, no damage. I spoke too soon. I see sun right here and up there. It looks like drags. At first it looked like print lines, but it's like more like a drag. But like I said, I've been getting this for like $2 and some change, like $3. So not bad. Just to add on. So when I do have a binder, if I do have a binder, it might just be, I might get a top loader binder. I could slap these in here. Or I could have a Gengar binder, the one they sell at Walmart with the silhouette, and have these low end cards in there, and then any higher end cards, keep them somewhere else. But I might just top load all of them and have them all on the top loader binder just to have them all together. Another Gengar. Oh, there's another variant. Earlier I said there's a holo, a reverse holo, and a deck exclusive that's not holo at all. That comes in the decks, the build and battle decks. But there's another version with the Trick or Trade stamp. Because in the Trick or Trade, he was a card in the set. Because all the Trick or Trade, if you don't know, they're like reprints from cards from the set. They don't have their own variant. So what they did on the 2024 one, they took the Paldean Fates artwork and added Cosmo Holos, which makes the card so much better. Than you got the stamp. So these packs, the Trick or Trade, are hard to find in 2024. And on eBay, they go for $34 for the regular ones, which are the orange ones. and 50 for the black ones because they bring more. So yeah, that's our latest snags. Gengar, Trick or Trade, and we got 2 reverse hollow of the Lost Origin while they're still $3-4 before they hit 8, 10, or 12. And then we got 3 more packs of Phantasmal Flames. We open up 2. Not so lucky, but let's see what we're working with. My boy pulled the Alt-Art Charizard from the same vending machine that I snagged these from. You can only imagine how I felt. Like, man, that could have easily been me. But congrats to him. Darumaka. Lotad. I don't think I ever seen Lotad. And I've opened plenty of packs. Botan, Benary, Wondrous Patch. Gliscor, I'm live. Can you give me 1 second? I'm gonna need a second. Yeah, thank you. Cresselia, Vileplume, AB Palm, and Toxtricity. Nothing on that one. 2 more. So far, it's been duds left and right. We got 2 more packs. Low punny on this artwork. Drop a like, turn on notifications, and subscribe. More Gengars on the way. I've seen people open up Mega Dream, and man, I've seen how difficult it is on certain cards, like the Pikachu and the Mewtwo on the pull rates. Makes me want to snag that Mewtwo. That Mewtwo looks clean, I'm not gonna lie. Charmander, 1 sip of the coffee before we keep going. Charmander, can we get Charmeleon and turn him into a Charizard? Bronzor. My boy is conceited. He's always around mirrors and stuff. Sacred Charm. Darmanitan. Ghastly with the reverse. Can we get an illustration at least? Nope. And there's a Wigglytuff illustration in the set. Still haven't pulled it. And another Reshiram. Where are these packs coming from? Duds left and right, and they're all Reshirams. How many packs we got left? Is it that? Are we at the last one already? Charizard from the Charizard. If we see gold, we already know what it is. There's only 1 gold card in the set, and that's Zardy boy. I feel like going through the whole Gengar collection after this, but I might just save that for another video. Problem is that I keep getting Gengars, so it's like it's a never-ending journey. Smeargle, Togedemaru, Lombre, Crocodile, Darmanitan. I don't know. They're so duds that I probably wouldn't have. Another Ghastly to go with the Gengar vibes. These are so much duds that maybe I probably wouldn't have grabbed that pack either way. I would have been so upset with this opening, I probably would have left it either way. But to end the pack, and anything in the back, wow. You would think that we're just cursed with Reshirams. We literally pulled out of 5 packs, not 1, not 2, not 3. You can't make this thing up. I opened up 5 packs, and we got 4 Reshirams. We couldn't even get an illustration. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't think Phantasmal Flames is going to see any more of me. But Gengar, on the other hand, we're going to snag as much as possible. We got 3 added to the collection. We might as well go through what we got in Gengars right now and try not to scratch anything in the process. Ugh. So real quick, let's just go through the Gengar collection and see what the vibes is looking like. I don't have it organized or any of that good stuff, but just a quick peek of what we working with, and we'll save that one for last. Timmy. Hello. Here, going through the Gengar collection since we got cooked on Phantasmal Flames. So not only do I collect Gengar, but I also collect the Ghastly and the Haunter. Um, yeah, this is the Unbroken Bond ones. This is 2006. I don't even know what set this is. I just remember seeing the Haunter, and I liked it. Unbroken Bonds, it has not one, but two Ghastlies in the set. I don't think I have the Haunter. This is the Crimson Invasion Gengar. I don't have the Unbroken Bond Gengar because I'm trying to find a good condition one, and the good condition one that I did have the opportunity to snag, I missed out on it. And just recently ordered the Gengar in reverse hollow for Sword and Shield base. This is Sword and Shield base, and I got the reverse hollow for like $12. It's coming in the mail now. This is a promo in Sun and Moon for the Champions Pathlight collection boxes, but this is the Japanese version. I snagged this for a low price, so I was like, let me snag it now since the English version is like $80, $90. You got the Chillin' Rain hollow from the set. You got Chillin' Rain Trick or Trade version, not the regular version, and the Haunter as well. This is the Trick or Trade version of the same variant we just showed. I have multiple of these because I opened them up myself and I had like a bunch in the Trick or Trade. Oh, there goes the Haunter, but that's not the regular version. That's the Trick or Trade one. And I think I was talking about the Unbroken Bonds one earlier. This is from Lost Origin. This is also the hollow from Lost Origin. As you can see, I got multiple one. One is like a hollow bleed. That's the hollow bleed one. That's the regular one. That's another reverse hollow. So technically we got 3 now on the reverse hollow Lost Origins. 3 reverse hollows on Lost Origin. This we snagged before Lost Origin even released because this was rumored that it might be banned because of the artwork where she's like blowing air to the fire, but it doesn't. And then she got a knife, a big knife, cutting stuff up. Point is, it looks more like an adult artwork. We got 2 Gengars. We pulled both of them when we was opening up Lost Origin. One came from the Charizard UPC that we opened up with the kiddos. We got the big boy Gengar Mimikyu. Bought this a while ago for like 75 bucks. This I paid like 20 something bucks, and it's like black label condition. One of my favorite Gengar artworks is that one right there. Made by the OG himself, Mitsuhiro Arita. We have another Gengar artwork coming up that's by him. I swear I got the reverse hollow version of this. I gotta look for it. This is Unbroken Bonds trainer card surprise box with the Gengar being featured on it. Haunter from Unbroken Bonds, so we actually do have it. Imposter's Oak Revenge with the black Gengar in the background. That's Kenzigamoru artwork. We got 2, 3 Gengar VMAXs. The Altar sitting in the middle. I purchased that one like at 90 something bucks. These 2 I pulled myself. The regular Gengars from Fusion Strike, they're in great condition. Every time I see them, they're in messed up condition. Ghastly, I purchased this for 50 while it was still 50. I don't know how much it is now, but I know that the condition on this is great, and I love this artwork. I like how it looks like comic books, and you can see Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, another Gengar, and the town in the background with the moon and the lantern's light reflecting off of everything. And the Meowth just creeping through the alleyway, and Ghastly's like, what up? I'm with the gang. I like these. I might have to snag more of these. They're like card database. They're like random. I don't know if it's Pokemon official, but yeah. This looked like it was in good condition. It was, but the surface has scratches, but it was only like $3, and I like the artwork on Haunter. Gengar, this thing was in mint condition. There was 3 of them, and I had to decide from the 3 which one I wanted. And I went with this one because the pictures just look better. This is my second copy of this. I love this artwork. It was only like $3. Now you can find this card for like $23, $31. This bad boy right here, I paid like $100 before the boom. And this thing is mint. If I grade it, it comes back a 10. This was the very first card I ever owned. In the recess, at recess at school, I battled with somebody and he beat me and he took my card. The only positive thing about that is if that wouldn't have happened, I probably wouldn't remember that this was the first card I ever owned. It would be nice to own this in a black label one day, just cause. But for now, I'm satisfied. I do got to get the fossil one from the hollow fossil one, the hollow haunter from Fossil. I want to get that one, and it's easy to grade into 10, so probably snag that. I like this Ghastly, how it always has spray paint in the background, and it looked like Microsoft artwork, which if you think about it, goes with the Gengar from Fossil because it also has that type of artwork. Sabrina's Ghastly. Do I have Haunter? Her Haunter? I don't think I have her Haunter. I have the regular one without the first edition stamp because this thing is clean, and then I got the regular one. There's a Japanese version that comes in the deck. I like the English version, and the Japanese version looks sick because the Japanese writing kind of goes with the drawing. There's always cards that look good in Japanese. This is also same artist as this guy. As you can see, the same smirk, the same look. It's what's his name again? Mitsuhiro Arita. This is the reverse hollow version. I had to snag it. It was like almost $100, and I was like, let me snag it because there's no versions. Boom, and that's the one we pulled from Phantasmal Flames. Last but not least, I like this artwork. I had to snag it because I was like, there's no copy that's clean right now that I could find. So I'm like, let me snag it while I still can. And I snagged it for like $85, and I see $72 copies in worse condition. And last but not least, I think this is the most expensive Gengar I have, and I'm glad that I grabbed it when I did because this thing is up to like $3,000. I snagged it like at $270, like 2 years ago. So yeah, that's the Gengar collection. Now we added the Fart Swirl, Fart Swirls. And that's basically the Gengar collection so far. We're gonna keep adding to it. Drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned. Till next time. Till then, y'all stay cool, blaze your own trail, and stay blazing.
Someone said.
What? You are so cool. You're cool, man. You're cool.
He said my dad have that.
My dad has that, yeah. Bye, Timmy. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of it.